We are back in Planet Coaster. Now, I'm going to do something different here for the next couple episodes, but I wanted to show off some progress and explain what I'm going to do here as we load in to this what it stands to be kind of mega park. Right? I have done a lot off screen as I look to kind of continue all this. Still a lot of trees, a lot of stuff we got to get in here, a lot of buildings. But I started working on this, mythology, Greek, kind of whatever you want to call it, area. And we still got to finish up the desert, Western themed kind of area. The Viking area is still looking strong. But I want to shift gears. And I want to make a small park. It's going to be roughly like here, out, down, right? With a couple of rides, our own custom entrance, that kind of stuff. So I want to do that with a simple entrance, sort of like here, so that it shouldn't be too difficult to do. So to do that, we're gonna need to create a new world, and I'll keep working on this side, a lot of off camera, right? But kind of more of a ma and pa kind of thing. So let's go back to the main menu. I'm gonna pause up while I load up a new one, and then I'll be right back. All right, back and loading in. So I turned the security on. That's one of those newer features, right? In the last couple updates here. So let's build us an entrance area. We're gonna keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. Okay. Facilitize. Create custom. We want entrances. And we want a park entrance. That loads up this way. Odd numbers are always good when doing stuff like this. Let's get to work. So coming in, again, keep it simple. We'll just make it asphalt. Alright, and then as they come in, I want mosaic. What I use for a majority of the park. Why am I doing it the hard way? Because I'm a dingbat, that's why. I like to make things more difficult than they need to be. Okay, let's get in here. Scenery. What do I want? I want basic entrance. What have we got? I can use... Doesn't get more basic than that. If we were doing a Western theme, that would actually work. I'm happy to see that they're starting to bring some of this stuff back, right? It's really good to see. And I don't get why it wasn't in here originally. The sci-fi themes and all that stuff. I get they were trying to release it. Decorative wood. Ooh, nice. Dining tables. About time. It's been a while since I've looked through this stuff just because I always just use the workshop, right? I never spend the time. Yeah, I usually don't have the time. Right now I've got some time. So let's look through. Ooh, maintenance ladder. That would be cool, but not going to suffice. Metal bar fence. This could actually suffice if we made it bigger. Right, that could actually work. See, something like this too could totally work. Metal walkway obviously won't work. Doors won't work. Haven't really told you what the theming is going to be because I don't really know yet. I'm still kind of working that out for myself, to be honest. I don't know if it's going to be more of a modern, what it's going to be. Let's stick this to 200%. Let's stick this to 300%. I don't really like that. Ooh, seen like a resort balcony. That could kind of work. Oh, that's way too big. That's still, it's just too wide. That's the problem. All right. You got nice and simple. All right, now let's go. Let's go to roof. I want a metal roof. Not that. That's roof trim. Not that. I do want a metal roof. And we can add designs and stuff once we get it kind of laid out. And oops. Ooh, how did that get so far off angle? Do I want an overhang? I don't know what I want. I don't know. I do. I want an overhang. We're gonna have an overhang. On each end, which is fine. And then... This isn't gonna be even, is it? Yes, it is. That's why you work in odds. No, it's not. Son of a biscuit. That's fine. Alright, now we need some lighting. Get out of that. From here, what I do want to do is that lighting. Oops. We're going to have fixed sun at like 11. So many decisions, right? So many decisions. All right. Got that in. New. Okay. It being off center is actually okay because we're going to add some stuff over here. Let's come back here. I want metal. I'm going to come back down here to building. I want walls. Aquatic, corrugated, but I want that color. How do I want metal alloy? Much rather have metal alloy. That's not the same color. Interesting. Well, it's gonna have trees and such around it. Because we need to have some power. We need to have a restroom. Might as well get some of that stuff over here on the side. And we'll put a normal door here. That. Ooh, an aquatic door. So many decisions. So tough to find what I want. Standard single door. I think standard single door will work. Okay. Why is this not on the ground? flipping joking right now. You're flippity dippity joking. Just redo it. There. Yeah, that actually will probably work out a little bit better. Dang it. Okay. Now, let us continue and go back and get that door. More butter. Okay. Facilitize for the people. Nope, that's. Oh, well, yeah, having a staff one would be good too. But a small staff. Have a mechanics workshop. And to have some power. Power distributor. Alright, come down here. Oh, jeez. Staff. Interesting that it's doing it that way. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's come down here. And we're gonna pretty all this up too. With other things. Nope, not changing room. Toilets. Edit. Bingo, bango, bongo. Look at that. It ain't purdy yet, but it will be. We're gonna purdy it up. That ain't gonna be an issue. We're gonna do that right now. Let's change this. Nope. Nope. No. No. Don't do that. Okay. Let's come down here. Let's get some bush. Nope, too big bush. Too small bush. Ooh, perfect bush. what? Let's get some flowers to put in front of bush. Let's get some restroom sign. That's restaurant. That's right, they call it like toilet or something. Yeah, there it is. No, yeah, perfect. Okay, now I want an awning. No, no. Okay. Or because it's metal, would it look better with metal? Ow. My leg hurts still. Ooh, yeah, it would look better with metal. Yeah, a little bit of color variance. Okay, now we need some lighting. That don't work good. How do I want to do this? Do I want to stick it on like a post here in the middle? Right, like that, and have it hang down. Torch, that's with one of those. I'm not really a fan of. Look at props, let's look at lights, let's see everything that we've got. No, big old lamppost ain't gonna work. Big old lamppost ain't gonna work. Right, that's hideous. Yuck. Don't want to do that. No. Hey, good boy. No. Yeah, like something like this could totally work. That's hideous. That's Herodias. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Okay, let's come back down here. Let's finish putting these guys out here. I actually like having the yellow and whatnot, yellow and blue. Alright, that's the front side of that building did. Yeah, not meant to look like anything spectacular. We are just building a simple kind of like mom and pop area. So next thing I want to do 2, 3, 4, So this is what we've got to work with. This is kind of what I'm thinking. All right. Now I want to have one relatively large coaster kind of going on the outside of everything. All right, I want to have like one big guy. This isn't even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I guess it is even. I don't know why it looks like it's not even. Here we go. Small little park. Might add a smidge out over here. All right. Basics are in. Now, I do want to look at blueprints for a restaurant. I'd like to have one blueprinted restaurant from the shop. One food court or one just something. See, I like that. Nice and simple and easy. Surf Diner is definitely an option. What else do we have? That's certainly an option. I like it. It has bathrooms already. Let's go. Let's stick that elsewhere. That's a resort. Move this tree. I like there. See, that works. And that's kind of the theme of what I want for these things. It's just nice and simple and easy. All right, let's have some fun. Let's build a coaster. And we're going to put a hyper style coaster over here. Not going to be forward. Or do I want to stick with tradition and use a 6-seater? We're not going to be inverting on this. That's not the purpose of this ride. And I need an offloady area. What do you mean paths cannot? Oh, paths cannot cross. Yeah, that makes sense. That paths cannot cross. Okay, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 deep. I think 7 deep is good enough. All right, I want to move you a little bit over yonder. Place the staff gate, which will go here. And we will come down here. We'll load up El Staffarino. We will make sure that this is on for El Staffarino with a rail. Goes down. Or, no, that's not. Yeah, that is where El Staffarino should be. I want it to load from that side. Probably do. Just thinking in terms of queue, right? Because if I do this, and I put the entrance here, and I cut back, and I do switches, and I do all kinds of stuff, and exit comes over here, right? And we do. That's not what I want. Whatever. Okay. If I do it this way, and we put this in here, and we're gonna need to make a coaster station, obviously. Yeah, this actually works out okay. Turn name will snap off. Can I fit through here? Can I fit through here? No, I can't. I'm gonna delete this. And then I'll be able to fit through here. Dang it! Okay, let's come back here. Let's connect. Bingo. See? Nice and compact. Easy peasy. Now, edit the ride. I want to... Where is everything? That's what I want. I don't want change speed though. I want... Oh my gosh. Sometimes the editing in this thing is rather annoying. I don't want that. That's what I want. I want a 15 mile an hour exit speed. Thank you. That's what I want. All right. No inversions. Non-inverted pieces. No, do that. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Da, 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 da. Okay. Come on. There. Move this stuff out. And see how she rides. Let's see how she goes. Of course, it helps if you put it in test mode. All right, not too shabby. We're gonna add some breakage in right here. Do that again. I like it. It flows pretty well. Here we go. Bingo. There we go. All right, let's check out the stats for everything. 3,500 feet. Not bad. 89 seconds. It says we have an inversion, which we don't. Airtime count 5. Not bad. Not bad. Not too bad. All right, and then my idea is I'll have a wooden coaster that'll go over here. And what I do want to do is stick a ride in here, a flat ride. Have a flat ride on this side, right? So you'd walk under the coaster, have a flat ride over here, walk under the coaster, right? Possibly even have another coaster like out here. I wanted to have 3, right? Again, this is like a small mom and pop kind of deal. Let's connect our power over here. Create custom. These all connect to each other. That's not how that connects. Bingo. And this does not have a power distributor. So we will build one right here. Facilities, pure power distributor. And I want to stick this on this side. And that will connect to there. And we will put a where is that? Okay, I need a door. I need a door. I need a door. Check. Okay. Power distributor there. All this is now powered back here. All right, we are in an excellent spot. We'll move all this stuff eventually. All right, I'll put the buses over here so that they load in. But here we actually know what we're gonna do. We're gonna continue the lighting all the way down, because why not? Gonna need lighting over here, actually. For over here, let's do this. Let's go props. Nope, I want lights. And we're gonna use... Heck, I don't know. Something. Use this gray. There we go. Now we got different lighting and stuff. We are going to have to build a station, obviously, and an offloading station. But that's a fun little ride. Man, we could continue this. This really could drop down, do another loop around, come up, come back in. Let's do that. Yeah, maybe next time. We're going to call our quits. We've been going for quite a while. I like it. Hope everybody enjoyed. Give me a name for the park. Give me a name for the ride. And until next time, see ya.